Hi there, my name is Clara and I'm the owner of Companion Animal Collective. Companion Animal Collective is located in Grays Lake, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. So I'm located in the Midwest. I offer services both remote or online or in person if you are in the Chicagoland area. I wanted to tell you a little bit about these services today, kind of break down what each of them are and why I offer them, and why they really come from such a personal place for me, especially the Healers Helping Healers group. So the 4 services that I do offer are companion animal bond coaching. That focuses on the bond you have with either your horse, your cat, or your dog. That may include your family members in the program or just you, or it could be you and a partner. It's really tailored individually to the human and the animal looking to bond. So it could be a partner, it could be you and your partner, it could be your family. I have courses set up and a way to do this for anyone who wants to get involved in the human-animal bond coaching. Again, this service focuses on the emotional bond that you have with your animal. We know that the human-animal bond is healing. So how can we maximize that bond? And how can we really take advantage of this beautiful bond that we have with these awesome animals in our home or at a barn if it's a horse, and really reap the benefits, the wellness benefits of a companion animal's bond? So that's the first one. That is a 6-week program. Again, it can be remote, or if you're in the Chicagoland area, I can offer it in person. The second one that I offer is called the Good Manners Curriculum. It is obedience training, but it's a special kind of obedience training. It can be for puppies, it can be for middle-aged dogs, or it can even be for geriatric dogs. We know that the saying, old dogs can't learn new tricks, is not true, and a dog that is motivated to learn will learn. My obedience course covers everything your dog needs to live a healthy, happy life. It covers nutrition, it covers preparing for veterinary visits, it covers desensitizing to fears, it covers commands and the importance of leadership in the home and what your role is as the leader. And it covers a whole lot more, including fun tricks, and is a very holistic program in that it is designed with the most scientifically validated techniques, including a fear-free background, which is a specific training I got, which is the most humane way to teach animals. It's very much a reinforcement-based program and it does not have anything to do with punishment. We do not need to punish animals. Animals don't learn from punishment. So the obedience course teaches you how to properly use reinforcement and use commands for your animal's safety, for your well-being, and for your own happiness and joy in enjoying each other's bond and the bond that you have together. The third service I offer is bereavement groups. A lot of people are starting to talk more about the importance of recognizing grief and loss when we lose a pet. But there aren't enough services out there where pets are able to be properly mourned in a group setting. A huge foundational belief that I have as a business owner is that community is healing. Community is what brings us together. It's what gets us up in the morning, and we find community among each other as humans, and we find community in nature. The idea is that when we lose a beloved animal, we have to go through the grief process, but we don't have to do it alone. More veterinary clinics are recognizing the importance of bereavement groups, and I have 7 years of mental health counseling in my background. And as I was searching for meaning in my life, I realized that I always wanted to work at the intersection of humans and animals and what this bond is that we have. And so it makes sense and it's natural for me to want to offer bereavement groups or grief and loss groups for people who have lost pets. These groups can be organized at a local veterinary clinic. So if you are a veterinary clinic interested in me providing these groups, the one thing I will say is that it is the role I will take is more of a coach. I will not be providing mental health services. So it's important that you know that this is not a mental health service. It will help improve your mental health, but it's not a mental health service. I keep my mental health counseling and my counseling career separate. Companion Animal Collective is really about harnessing the power of the bond between the human and animal, and that's a coaching role that I have. So if you have recently lost a pet, or you are a business or a clinic that has seen a lot of pet loss, and you think that there is a need in the community, especially in Lake County where I am, or in the Chicagoland area, please invite me to come, and I'd love to offer a support group for those who are grieving their pets. The final service that I offer is something called Healers Helping Healers. It came from a very personal place. I've been in healthcare myself as a mental health counselor for the past 7 years, and I know what it's like, especially after 2020, when we were all so isolated and we had to adjust our practices as healers. The healthcare industry became more isolating in general. There's been a lot of change that we haven't really caught up with yet, I believe. The goal with Healers Helping Healers is to offer a 6-week program where healers of any background, whether you're from veterinary medicine, human medicine, or mental health, can come together and rediscover their purpose for what brought them to healing, feel reinvigorated about that purpose, or maybe discover that they're looking for something different. For example, I'm in scrubs right now because I realized I wanted to branch out from mental health, and I'm currently doing an externship at a veterinary clinic because I realized that the kind of healing I was giving out, I needed to do a little bit differently for my own well-being. So that could be the case for you as well. There's nothing wrong with change. Change can definitely feel scary, but it's less scary when we're together and when we have support. The goal of this group is to be supportive, to give you some community, and to be out in nature and really absorb the healing effects of nature and community, so we can come together and really unpack, why did we become healers? What was our purpose in that? Do we want to go back to that purpose, or do we want to change that purpose? What would that change look like? How can we set better boundaries for ourselves as healers? 50% of healers right now are experiencing burnout, and I'm sure the number is higher than that. So really, it's about listening to ourselves, listening to each other, and realizing we're not alone in this, and that any path we take is okay. And I think we feel better about that and can make more confident decisions about the path we take. Not saying you have to change like I did. I still do counseling, but I just changed things up a little bit, and I'm a lot happier. I got some things out of the veterinary field that I would have never gotten from counseling. So it's an opportunity to come explore yourself, be in a supportive space with others, and to see where you go, and to use the wisdom and healing of nature and of community to come back to yourself, to rediscover your purpose, and to feel good again.